All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Kuwabara.
I'm Kuwabara.
And we're here for Kuwabara's Grand Adventure, Episode 1. Well, now that I'm the main character, and no one else is, really actually on my level.
Yeah, being a natural-born leader or an anchor for the team.
They are my supporting cast as I move forward with my grand love adventure with Yukina Snookums, and her cuteness. That's the only thing that I have right now as a nickname. It's a work in progress.
I've mentioned that I ship Kuwabara and Botan, but the thing is, I was also kind of curious if during the previous fight, if Koto was going to be like, oh damn, it's kind of hot how he can take a beating like that. Because, yeah, but
I mean, Koto did kind of reveal, she's like, hey, if you like it, like...
Right. Anyway.
It's like, all right, Koto, we get it. You can calm down with your kinky side. But, let's have some respite,
Yes.
Just
because
respite.
Long rest, because there are other
Two
fights.
Long rests.
Exactly, right, because they're not going to need to go immediately into the next stage of things and all of that stuff, because now there are other teams that need to fight. But, yeah, NTA seems to be rested up and everything. Not Genkai is doing well.
Kurama could really use
He's just
a little bit of Yukina's
just done for
help.
now. Yes, if her healing could help him there, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Thankfully she arrived when she did. And then not Genkai can maybe... drop the act.
Well, no, because Tagura's still here.
Or at the very least, maybe give Yusuke at the very least maybe a little bit of a hint.
Yeah, or maybe Taguro will see like, oh, the spirit wave. That's the same ability used by Genkai or something. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't recognize it since it was used through the fist. But yeah.
Y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. God, Jacob, I just realized.
What?
We're gonna hear Kazuma a few more times this episode.
Like that was, if there was one thing to take away from the previous episode, it's that the awesomeness of the moment was capitulated with Kazuma. Oh, look, it's our little Kazumers running around and
drained of his spirit energy, only the sight of his one true love, Yukina, will bring back his
own true love.
Time to defeat Risho and send his team to the next round.
Wait, now he's up at the top. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He flipped.
Can't resist looking for a little more action.
Wait, what?
Narrator is poking her butt, really?
Hello.
Oh my God!
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Keiko and Yusuke, there seems to be a brief moment of peace. Let's see how this exciting.
Please tell me that was also in the manga.
I know you need to fight, but if you die, I swear I'll kill you. Bang.
That was
Deal.
super cute.
I swear I won't get beat. Though she should fight for our team. Hey! Don't think I didn't hear that, noisy girl. If it's huggy kissy stuff you want, go home and watch your soaps.
Why a cat?
You're about to have a hatched egg.
A hatched egg?
Oh
my God!
Now wait a second. Since when did you start raising chickens?
Oh my good. Don't tell me you've forgotten about it again!
Okay, I won't. Hold on. Are you
It's
sure
bigger.
that's the egg I
Yeah.
had last time?
Yes, grown quite a bit over the year. It's the overall picture. The beast will reflect who you really are inside, not that brat routine you put on to be cool. And if your true heart has been
Nice.
selfish and evil, so will be the beast. And well, you remember that part about head devouring.
So I'll be a ghost again like when this whole thing started.
No, Yusuke, when a spirit beast consumes you, it takes the whole package, body and soul. You won't be a ghost. You won't go to spirit world.
You'll
You
just
will
be dead.
Absolutely nothing at all.
You will be void. No pressure.
Try and sick it on Taguro.
Oh shit!
Pika.
Please be a mascot of some kind.
Yes. A cute little bunny.
Where's the egg?
It's not here.
It could be anywhere.
It's on the ground.
Yep.
Yes! Yes! I love it! What is it?
When I picture Yusuke's disposition, I see scales and beady eyes, but cute and furry's another way to go.
electric beast, they'd probably rig this whole thing just to hold something over my head.
I never knew how adorable you were inside. You're as pure as a little girl.
How adorable was that?
Oh, Yukino, would you please heal Kurobaru's itty-bitty boo-boo and make it feel all better?
Give it a rest for 1 minute, lover boy.
There you are, cutie. Come to Keiko.
Oh my god.
I can't kill you all with my finger, you know. Don't run. I'll show you cute and friendly. I'll show you cute and friendly till you're black and blue all over.
I can kill you with my finger, you know?
You know who could do that, though? Toguro.
Semifinals? We are going to be the grand champions.
They're planning to beat...
Till then,
That guy's a fishing pole.
Toguro.
everyone else is just practice. Everyone else.
What an arrogant fool.
Well, look who it is.
You would know that, wouldn't you,
guys have the
Hiei?
same idea we do about scoping out the competition for the semifinals.
Had the same idea. The fight is over.
What?
What is that ridiculous image going out of your head all the time? It's just a puberty thing, okay?
Hey, I got an idea, you guys. Ask Yukina to use her healing power. She's amazing. As soon as she touches you, you'll feel better than you ever have before. She's pretty, too. She's actually partially here to look for her long-lost estranged brother. I'm gonna help her look for him just as soon as we win this tournament.
Yukina's brother. Yes, sounds like a noble cause. We should assist her, too. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can even lend an eye. Will you
Lend
shut
an
up?
eye.
What's going on here? Am I missing something? What aren't you guys telling me? What do you keep laughing about anyway?
It's Team Toguro.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
There's only 4 of them, though.
Yeah.
Do they not have a 5th?
Nice.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay, that was good.
No pressure.
Yeah. Everyone's thinking about the finals match. No one really cares about this next one. Oh yeah! You hear that guy in the back?
Just can't wait to kill him, can he?
You and me. A fight to the death. Soon enough.
You and me.
God damn it, Caleb.
Hell yeah!
All right, they know how to make an exit.
Yeah. Wait, what if that was the 5th team member? That little bit of smoke. Like...
Come on, Togoro's the guy who made us come to this stupid tournament. None of us thought it was gonna be a joyride, but we can't beat him, okay?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Don't you think you all are forgetting about somebody?
No, not really.
Walks over and shuts the door.
Yeah.
Who's that?
My guess would be the freak show
Who's
rejects.
I am
Oh.
Kuro Momotaro.
Come on, Momotaro.
Rectintaro.
You're a Urishima.
Shishi Wakamaru.
And you can just call me Anji.
If you guys are looking for us to go easy on you, you're wasting your, and more importantly, our precious time.
Gross.
Nah, it's the exact opposite. We want a good fight. Huh?
Oh.
We will be famous, but we're going to need more than 2 minutes of exposure for us to get that way.
Arrogant little prick, don't you think?
You could say that.
They're probably
again.
gonna have unique rules to the
If
fight.
you want to be famous, why don't you start a boy band? You got the look down. We'll get ugly soon enough, Urameshi. Just you wait.
Okay, that worked.
We could always wear blindfolds. At least that way would be more amusing.
Pride is for the weak, you say.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Oh.
Stop looking at me like that, you masked freak.
Kuwabara's right. Can we please talk this through peacefully?
You think you should lead this team instead of me?
If necessary, follow me.
Yeah, let's take this out.
Yeah, let's have a one-on-one conversation.
Yusuke, don't be stupid!
Let them be.
How can you possibly say those things? Can't you see they could tear this team apart? And none of you even seem to be bothered enough to care!
Oh my god! Grab you by the ear!
Oh! Animal cruelty.
Spirit cruelty, but yeah.
I'm bored, Ogre. I I just don't have the attention span for this.
He just keeps jumping.
He just keeps.
We've got problems. Yusuke and the masked fighter are about to face off and tear each other limb from limb.
Yusuke and the masked fighter, you say?
Oh!
It seems the time has come for the spirit detective's final test.
Final test?
What's all of this about, sir?
Then we transition to Taguro?
Yeah.
Something wrong? You're missing the match.
Neither one of those teams is worthy of me fighting them, let alone watching.
I admire your elitism.
Then the masked fighter has set into motion the final stage of her plan for Urameshi. It is about time.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, not Genkai.
Yeah.
I know. Don't start with me, slacker. I should have told you from
Yeah,
the start, but
yeah.
I had my reasons for keeping my true identity a secret
There
of
we
the
go.
tournament
Good.
for as long as possible.
Okay.
But now is the moment I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Then it really was you, Genkai.
Yeah.
Looks like she's been aging
But
since her face was
who was
shown.
that beautiful young woman?
Watch it, kid. I can still destroy you.
But seriously, where's your stand-in?
You're looking at her, boy.
Okay, so what was the trick?
Okay, I don't understand.
Help
How's
us out.
that work?
There's no way you're going to get this without a visual demonstration. See that over there?
Now look back
Big
at me.
rock. Yeah, that explains everything.
Just shoot it with your spirit gun at full power.
But you still haven't answered my question yet.
Do
Don't
it.
make me slap you upside the head. Just shoot the damn thing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
God, I love Genkai.
I still don't see how this matters. Spirit gun! Totaled! Are you happy now, Grandma?
I can never tell what's worse, your aim or your pride in it.
Give me a break! That was the perfectest shot there is! Why don't you show this young
Perfectest.
whippersnapper
Perfectest.
how it was done in the olden days?
Gladly, you patronizing jackass.
I love it. Watch, she's gonna like reform it, like instantly.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh. I see.
oh. Still not big enough.
Pay attention, slacker. You've been brought to this tournament for one reason. Taguro knows what you're capable of. It's time that you understood it too.
Oh, wait. Oh shit. Wait. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
That was incredible. My
And
spirit
you-
gun can't even
And you
compare to yours.
de-aged
When
too.
you channel
Yeah.
your spirit power to its maximum, the body's cells shift and you take on the form you had at the moment you were most powerful in your life. In my case, I was
Okay.
a swinging 20-something. Yours is right now. You just don't know it yet. That's
Oh
why
my
we've
God.
come here. It's time for you to take the final test
Whoa.
and reach your graduation.
Why do I get
Okay.
the feeling this isn't gonna be easy?
Unmasked at last, the psychic Genkai
Oh,
prepares the
shit.
mentor Yusuke in
Oh,
one
shit.
final lesson, more
All
difficult
right.
than any he has faced.
Narrator,
What
don't
is this test?
don't-
And can Yusuke pass it in time
Don't-
to defeat the dreaded
don't say
Taguro?
final like it's a death flag. Don't say that.
That is a really cool explanation.
I have so many questions though.
Yeah.
Why does Taguro like know something? Like what's his
Right.
whole thing of like, it's time for the masked fighter.
Mhm.
You know, like what does he know? Like,
Maybe he's aware of how like the progression of a strong person tends to go. So like based on where Yusuke's at, in order for Yusuke to get to the point where he'll be able to actually fight Taguro, certain things will need to happen. So like
okay, shonen power logic of like, I need a bunch of fights to happen before that
right.
that test him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Well,
The reveal is here.
yep. Officially
It's
Genkai.
officially Genkai.
Right.
And okay, I still don't know why. Like she's like deciding to do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not fully revealed. Like the how, I get it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
The
That's a cool
why,
mechanic for how spirit energy works. Yeah.
the why seems to be tied to Taguro,
Right.
but it's still not clear.
Mhm.
The main thing that she seems to be setting this up for is that she is something
that she's been frustratingly trying to get through Yusuke's thick head, but he's too stubborn or too stupid, really, to clue into it. And now she's like, okay, I'm going to basically help you graduate.
Right. Gloves are coming off. We need to get this figured out now, because
otherwise you will die. You will die. And it won't even be close. Nope. I like the way in which they used Kuwabara's realizing what their spirit power is like to be the, oh shit, we're not ready for this fight.
Yep.
And I loved that the thing that was like that black smoke about it might have literally been the limiter that was their energy being like kept suppressed in some way so that no one could tell. And now Togoro's like, okay, I'm ready to fight now. You know?
Right, exactly. Yeah. And I love that, because after the in the previous set of fights, right, they were in a lot of danger. But it was danger not so much because of the ways that, like, the opponents were better than them, but because of the underhanded things that were happening from the outside, right? Sometimes it was from inside the ring, but a lot of the times it was from outside. With the rulings and things like that, right? Yeah. But the thing is that rulings are not what brought them to this tournament. It was a really scary guy saying, "I will kill everyone you know."
Yep. Very simple.
Very simple. Very different kind of stakes.
Yep.
So now that they're past Team Masho, they needed that bit of a reminder. Okay, because as we go through the brackets, the time between brackets is going to get less and less.
Right.
Because, there aren't,
there aren't as many fights.
Yeah, there aren't as many fights.
Yep.
So, one episode later, they're going to be fighting again. And 2 episodes from then, or two fights from then, they'll be fighting Toguro. Okay.
Lovely.
They are not ready.
They're not ready. And also, I don't even think Team Yusuke is necessarily ready for Team Uriatogi, because there's a possibility that them thinking so much about the final is gonna leave maybe Yusuke a bit spent, because he's training,
right,
and he's not ready for that fight.
Now, thankfully, they're in better condition for this next set of fights than they were for Team Masha.
That's true.
So
it's very true.
But
Hiei could just go ham,
right?
And honestly, that's the kind of thing I would love to see the most.
And yet, if Hiei can keep it under wraps and not do that,
no. I'm not talking about fighting the committee.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about him literally doing the Kurama thing of Team Masho, but against this new team, and he's like, guys, I got this. Give me at least 2 fights, but give me up to 4.
Right. I think I can clear them out.
I will clear them out.
Yep. I would love that.
That would be so cool.
From the standpoint of just specifically like the whole Black Flame thing.
Sure.
I would love it.
I'm not talking about the Black Flame.
Okay.
I'm literally talking about him just doing a Kurama style thing where he goes and just cleans the floor with them.
Yeah. Urameshi, keep training,
I got this.
You're not needed here. Yeah. This is still downtime for you.
Right.
Yeah, that would be
really
that would be wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe he needs Kurama and Kuwabara to maybe tag in at least once each.
Sure, because one of the things that they could do now that they have Yukino with them is that they could just they could basically tag in and out. One person does a fight. Cool.
Yep.
Tag in for another person. They do a fight. They're fresh. The person who just fought starts getting healed. Then they go back in for a second fight. To replace the person that replaced them.
Right.
And then you just keep doing that, and theoretically you could just have 2 people doing all the fights.
But remember, they have to finish their fight. You can't switch out while a fight is
going. No. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if they do a fight and win, then whatever injuries they sustain, right, they could then get hopefully taken care of before the 3rd fight, which would be their 2nd fight.
Right. Yeah.
That whole idea.
But Rama also said he was ready to fight, though, so we might not need to have anything like that. But I would like to see what they choose to be their rulings, because I get the vibe that based on how the fight was so short for them in the previous one, and given that they're kind of facing off against the crowd's most notorious, team here, and that the crowd does not like Team Urameshi, is that they'll be like, all right, we're going to make the rule a little bit unique for this fight.
Sure.
Like maybe like a sequence of rules where it's like the fights go for this amount of time, basically.
Right.
Or at minimum, like certain things must be cleared in order for the fight to begin. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Or all kinds of stuff. I would never put it past Tagashi to come up with something like really unique and interesting to set the stage for this fight to be not only just dramatic, but actually have tension in it, because we're so certain that Team Urameshi is going to make it through them and go to fight Team Toguro, that we're kind of like, we don't really care about you, which was fun because a lot of the team was also like, yeah, we don't care about you.
Right, like there was that whole confrontation. But one of the things that was also said in that confrontation is apparently they're intending to go the full distance.
Oh yeah.
Like, not just fight against Team Toguro. They're planning to beat Team Toguro.
Yeah.
Which either means they're idiots or they're really strong.
I think it's that they're reckless and strong.
Sure.
Like I'll
and that can make for a dangerous combination.
Yeah, I'll bet you what it is that there are some of them that are actually crazy and could like be like the kind of people with death wishes, where it's like, oh sure, I don't care if I die. Like the kind of thing where we look at Kuwabara and go, yeah, buddy, we got you, and then we look at like another team doing this and we're like, oh god.
Right. It's the kind of thing that happened in the Team Masho fight at the beginning against Kurama.
Exactly.
But much more extreme, right? More zealous, you know, like
maybe, yeah.
Like that whole thing. Because if they can, if humans can use their life energy, theoretically demons and apparitions can too.
Maybe. I think actually they're starting to almost. It feels like a little bit. They're starting to set up a little bit of this thing of where
what the difference
what
is
the
exactly.
clear difference is, and this egg thing being still a thing that's from way back when, and finally now hatching. And even though it's this comedic little thing
Pokemon thing, yeah,
I really think that's a gigantic like
Misdirect.
setup from Togashi.
Right,
It's the kind of thing where you look at it and you go, oh, it's a goofy little Eeyore Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
And
But
that
I'll
could
bet
be the
you-
misdirect right there,
Yeah.
theoretically.
Yeah, but I would love the twist to be that it's like, I didn't say it would stop growing once it's out of the egg.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think it's going to actually be affected by his spirit energy in that way, but it might get stronger.
That
Not
would be
necessarily
pretty
more
hilarious.
good or evil or selfish or,
Right.
What have
You know, if they kill anyone in the ring, just feed the corpses to it or something like that. You know.
Yeah, I'm eternally traumatized from Madoka Magica and any kind of small, cute thing that basically is linked
with the really
to,
long, like,
to you in
floofy
some way.
ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Botan, be careful with that thing, because it was hilarious to see her like freak out and it just
then grab it by the ear and run. It's like,
yeah, like and it's swing.
God,
Oh,
Botan though this episode, she kicked it off again with the announcer bit of their interactions. Oh my God,
like
it was so funny.
It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, Yusuke! Oh, what a coincidence!
You're
Finding you
here. Like just the interactions between the characters on this goofy, silly squad of friends is top notch.
It's top notch,
absolutely top notch.
Yeah. But okay, so now that the egg is hatched, and this is the reveal.
Yeah.
I think what might be important is that we just keep watching it, basically.
Right.
Because I don't think it's. I think they explicitly said actually in the world building that it's not going to be getting any new energy kind of vibes from him anymore. It's just that, oh, now that it's hatched, okay, what's the actual what's the actual purpose of it beyond that?
Right. Yeah,
we don't see anyone
else. It could just be a
with this
mascot
kind of
at this
thing.
point. Who knows? You know, like
Yeah.
But it could be something else.
Yeah, I get more feeling of like setup for main character trope stuff. That feels a little bit interesting. Hiei not wanting to meet his sister. Kuwabara not getting that because that's hilarious.
That was excellent.
That was wonderful. Toguro team having their little like
just
you
me. Yeah.
And then
Band shot
Yusuke
squad
having
appearance.
the whole
Yep.
That was so clean. That was so cool for a protagonist to do, and it felt like it did not feel forced at all. It just was
Like,
just badass.
If anything, it felt like the kind of thing where Yusuke is used to this sort of thing,
Yeah.
right? Not necessarily it being Toguro, but it's the, punk on the street that, you know, is like wanting to start shit and like walk the walk and bluster and puff out their chest before it happens, you know, or whatever.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm used to that, you know. I've dealt with that before, and then, you know, then he has to have his friends tell him, no, you not like this. You haven't dealt with this before.
Yeah. So how about this world building thing of when you gather up your spirit energy past a certain point, it
reverts
your body transforms into its basically optimal, most powerful point.
I like it because it makes it
because is that what Toguro does when he's like percentage increase, you know?
Oh.
Is that him basically like, I'm going to revert to my strongest point? And he's basically wanting a gigantic glory fight where he can go all out. But, you know, if he does that, that's actually like the kind of thing that's revealing in a lot of ways how he's not that strong anymore.
I don't know.
I'm really curious about like the idea of time and the way this interacts with the body and stuff.
I feel like this is Togashi doing a flip on the chicken and egg kind of thing of like if someone is well, okay, let me unpack this a little bit. Yeah. So if you have someone with like anime powers, right? A lot of the times they are physically strong, and then it's sort of like a parallel to their like inner strength or whatever, right?
Okay.
Sometimes the spiritual strength actually comes from the fact that they're physically strong.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, sure.
But in this situation, that's not what it is, right? Yusuke is also physically very strong, but the two are different, right?
The two are very different.
So in Genkai's case, the physical body is very frail. Right? But she has a power that is not bound by the physical body. When she starts to basically hone and utilize her power that is not bound by the physical, then
the body aligns.
The body aligns to it, right? So it's like it's a reverse direction.
Right, but what's the point of having this be a thing that Yusuke needs to learn?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily like like learning that's how it works.
Yeah, why is it important that he learns that? I understand the idea that that's the reason, not the reason, but like, yeah, it is the reason why she looked like that. And that's nice for her to explain it that way.
Yeah.
But that feels either like just kind of a thing of like, oh, we're going to over-explain a thing because Yusuke was curious about that.
Sure.
Or it actually has some really serious plot implications. But I can't think of it because if Yusuke's thing is that he's already the strongest he's ever been because he keeps getting stronger.
Right.
So he doesn't have to like revert to some point where he was really strong.
Or use all the power that he'll ever have or something.
Yeah. What's the point? So, yeah. Like I almost want to like listen to some of this again.
It's something that reminds me of like Yoda's speech of luminous beings are we, not this crude matter kind of. But as far as like concrete applications for Yusuke, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So she destroys the gigantic rock.
And everything behind it. I love how they show the shot continuing.
Yeah. And then it careens off into the sky. It's incredible. Her little, you know.
Right.
Channeling spirit power to its maximum. Body cell shift. She was a swinging 20-something.
Which is great.
So you don't know it yet. Yeah, that's the part that's weird. Is she's bringing up the idea that you don't realize how strong you are.
Right, so...
And she says, that's why we've come here. It's time for you to take the final test and reach your graduation. Tell me if I'm weird for saying this, but the fact that this came in the same episode as the egg, that's not just the convenient aspect of the pacing of needing to have the egg come about at a point where they're not doing a fight, right? I mean, that's probably part of it, pacing-wise, but it's probably also another thing of where...
It's showing Yusuke's spirit power maturity, basically.
Yeah. When Genkai... No. How about the point where...
Well, so one of the other things that I'm kind of curious about is that so if Genkai is essentially going to try and teach him something here, right?
Yeah.
Before the next fight and all that stuff, so that way he's ready for Toguro. A lot of the times, in anime, you might be able to have a training montage, right? Where it's just time passes, you don't necessarily need to know details of what the training, encapsulated, or what happened during the training, but training happens, and then the person gets stronger. We got that earlier in the show with the 6-month period, right?
Right.
But in this situation, they're on much more of a timetable, right? 2 days, day after tomorrow, right? Like, it's like, okay, that's not much time. If Genkai is going to teach him something, I feel like it wouldn't be just repetition on doing things, but it's I need to teach you a philosophy, a different perspective. You already have the power now, but you are not tapping into it. And so she's going to help him unlock his chakras or something like that, where it's let's actually get you into the fighting shape that you need to be in.
Yeah, I
don't know what that would be.
Yeah, I know. I feel like this is the kind of show that doesn't do out of the blue power-ups for the sake of, getting you ready to do a fight that you actually were not ever really prepared for until the last possible second. And maybe that's not going to be a bad thing if they do that, but I feel like that's literally what they're about to do. And I'm worried. I do not like those.
Right, you can do those in stories. You just have to sell the audience on why it works, right? Like,
it's really hard when you've seen it 100 times done really badly.
But we have actually seen, even though Togashi did Hunter x Hunter after this, Hunter x Hunter has some great examples of dramatic, all of a sudden power increases.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where it's like they learned a new power at the last possible second. Gon didn't learn anything new. He just did something that was extreme level consequences that
he's never done before.
Right. We all always thought about the idea of what if you'd done some kind of insanely all-encompassing, vow of sorts,
Like and it was exploring that with different characters over the course of the story, building up to that, So when that new kind of vow came up,
we didn't need to be explained as to what was going on.
It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It works, right? Yeah. And in this situation, I feel like, well, just because Yusuke totes can't beat Toguro the way he is right now, that's what everyone's telling him, something needs to happen akin to that or similar to that. But I'm not sure, how it would happen, right? Like, yeah.
But okay, I'm glad we are no longer under any doubt as to whether or not that's Genkai.
Yes.
Because even when I was certain, I was like 98% certain.
Right. It's like there's still that bit of like, but why the pretense?
But why?
Yeah. Like, but hold on.
And I still have no idea why Toguro is like, it's time for this fighter to help.
And that's why it seems like it's going to be one of those things of this is actually not necessarily something that's unique to you, but it's something that's like, we're going to give some world building of how it works when you have people in these situations that have all this untapped power.
Oh, shit.
And like, Toguro's already done it, right? And maybe that's why he was even interested in
Toguro has already
Yusuke.
done it.
Right.
Wait. I think I figured it out.
What?
Why would Toguro know about this?
Unless he'd already done it.
Sure.
So you think that the percentages and stuff is actually like...
Well, right, but maybe he literally, like, learned it from...
Oh, from Genkai.
From Genkai.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And it's just this thing of where maybe, just for, like, dramatic whatever, like, he maybe knows it's Genkai, but it's just the thing of, like, when they felt Toguro's energy, he felt theirs, and that's why... Genkai was like got really tense. It was just like, shit, I've been spotted, basically. Like, I've been discovered. And this is the thing. Toguro is not wanting necessarily to win. He is just wanting the fight. So he might have even told Genkai, you better train him up so that he can give me the fight I've always wanted.
Maybe Toguro is kind of like a Tai Lung kind of figure where it's like he surpassed his master and all that stuff, and it's I could kill you, But
I know you could potentially train someone
exactly
that would make me finally have joy in fighting again.
Because that's the thing that like from
another
that's perspective, I feel like this is maybe the way that it does kind of foreshadow it.
Okay.
Why the hell did Toguro even bother with Yusuke?
True.
Right? Like
True.
From at the beginning,
that's so true.
At the beginning, there's the notion of okay, hey, he was paid to take the fall, basically.
Yeah. And it was maybe a random coincidence that they bumped into each other at that
right.
point.
You know, so there's
just
some
a hired merc at the time.
Right, hired merc, and then it becomes something where it's like it's a professional pride thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with he doesn't want to, like you said, he doesn't want to beat Yusuke. He probably does want to beat Yusuke, but he wants.
Of course he does.
But
probably.
the main priority is to fight Yusuke, right?
Right.
And that is not something that's a professional pride thing. If it was, I want to beat you, that'd be the professional pride of like, you're an ant, I can crush you, you know, and I want to make sure that it's done in public display so that way people can know I let you beat me, right?
Yeah.
Cool. But that doesn't seem to be what it is.
No.
And if that's the case, why would he have any reason to believe that Yusuke could ever get to a point comparable
unless
to
he
him?
knew who was training him, or at the very
he
least
knows
he
the
knows
path.
something about Yusuke's potential.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe it's because they're actually kind of similar. Maybe it's, you know, because Yusuke really just like maybe he could tell the entire time of like, what's this kid doing? He's so ridiculously powerful and yet his punches are so weak. Like
or he's got spirit abilities that are the kind of things of like, this reminds me of Genkai.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. They're really strong. Wait a minute.
He just used the spirit wave.
Yeah.
No, okay. All right.
Yeah, exactly. So I could see there being some really cool stuff with regards to why Genkai's here beyond just keep Yusuke alive,
right?
Keep him trained,
you know, usual stuff.
But like connection to Toguro, that's like really cool.
Because that was the other reason why I thought that Genkai brought him out here is okay, we're alone. All right, I'm gonna fill you in, and she kind of did with the whole thing of I'm actually Genkai, right?
Right. There's probably going to be more.
There's probably going to be more because they haven't returned
episode,
from there, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if one of the things that she went into is, by the way, the reason that I was keeping it all a secret is because Toguro knows me and all this stuff and, you know, yada, yada, yada. This is you know, if I previously taught Toguro, this is what I know he can do.
Sure.
Right? That you cannot do. And we need to fix that.
Right. Like, do you know what Toguro using 100% of his strength is capable of?
Right, exactly. You know.
The audience doesn't know.
Mm-mm.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I do know.
Right.
I am really excited. I am really excited.
Me too.
But okay. I'm also gonna like cross my fingers and be like, Tagashi, find some way to give me dramatic tension for this next team fight because I don't have any right now.
Right. It could totally be just like,
but I could actually see it. Yeah.
It could totally be like another breather, like Rule of Cool, where it's just like, all right, now let's see our boys stomp the competition, you know?
Or have it be Urameshi having this training time so he can't be involved in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore it's the thing of, well, who's the leader now?
Right.
Oh, actually,
obviously it'd be no, it's not you. You know?
Yeah. Just seeing Hiei also carry a bit forward on that like big dick energy he was just channeling in the tent, and have it be in the focused manner where it's not some black flame explosion.
Don't blow your load, save it for Team Toguro. But
cool,
that being said,
like specific efficiency and how
lethal
he just,
precision.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I want to see blood.
You and Koto would get along just fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any that interests you, we'll see it there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.